Okay, I think this is as good as I'm going to get in terms of removing weeds from this whole area. I did dig out an old ivy tree from here, which is under here somewhere. The stump just over here is a sycamore tree though, and I just can't shift that at all. One thing that I've noticed coming down here is that there is a kind of a path ridge, and in behind that are sort of the round kind of like cobblestones set in there before you get to the actual path part. So you can see there just where Ed is now that there's a bit of a curb with kind of long stones in there. So what I'm going to do now is get my leaf blower, try and blow out as much dry soil from and along these stones as possible, just to kind of get it out of the way a bit. And then I've got some weed membrane. It's 1 metre wide by I think 15 metres, just to cover this bit and then this bit up to here. So I'll get this bit done first. I was also donated this old stone, and I'm not sure what you call this. It's kind of a lighter quarry screed or something like that goes on top of it. That's kind of supposed to kind of smooth it off and harden it down a little bit. So yeah, I'll get the leaf blower out to here to clear that off, get this stuff down, and then start using the wheelbarrow to shift that stuff across. More backbreaking work, but at least we'll see some results hopefully. Nice with the top. Ed, stop messing with the clock. Ed, come on, shoot, get out. Okay, so this is the initial heavy gravel for this part of the path that I have down here. As I head out to inspect my work. So I've got about 2 to 3 inches of this now down. on this area. I've got as flat as I could with the rake. Now, there are little sort of bits of roots and stuff sticking up in it, but that's not actually the roots from underneath what I dug up. That's because this stuff has been lying for a while and there's kind of grass and stuff growing on it. So, you know, it's there's kind of roots in it there. I've been picking through them trying to get as much as I can out, but you know, I'm hoping they'll just die off. So the next step is to get some of this on it. So this is a finer grade quarry, sand, rubble stuff, and the idea of that is that it sort of helps compact this stuff down and hardens it a little bit. Now I know all you keen gardeners and builders out there will be saying, oh, you should be using a whacker plate to get it down properly and it should be so many inches thick and stuff like that. But look, this is just a means to an end at the moment. I'm not looking for perfection here, and at some stage it'll probably all be taken up to put down proper flagstones or stuff anyway. So for now it's just basically a clean path to walk on. Now it's 5 o'clock in the evening and it's Sunday the 11th of May now. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. I'll get one layer, I think, of that stuff on it and then rake it into it and then just leave it for this evening. So I think it meets Ed's approval anyway. He's already making himself at home there on it. Okay. Okay, so that's the first part of the path done. I presume it'll dry out and lighten up a little bit in colour because it just kind of looks very similar to the soil colour, but it ain't. So the next night I'm down, we'll tackle this section. So it's a roughly, probably near enough the same length again this way. Again, there's a kind of a border of stones that runs along here with the kind of round cobbles in behind them, so that runs, I think it runs up to about here, but still there's lots of roots and stuff to dig out yet just to expose the bottom of the wall here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this guy. Fire might be an option at this stage, I don't know. And also I'll have a little bit of digging around here to do as well, just to bring the path up to the edge here. Now, this bit I'm really not looking forward to, because you can see in all this vegetation there's lots of ivy and stuff that runs through here. So I'd imagine it's going to be a bit of a pig of a job trying to dig all that out. But for now, anyhow, I'm quite happy with what I got done here this weekend now. It's made the place look an awful lot better. I know it's made the garden look worse again, having new big mounds of stuff here after I got rid of all the tarpaulin. But at least if we just look this way, it's getting better, you know. Right, okay, so yeah, I'll be back down during the week to tackle this again. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I never say that. I should say that. Bye.